The blood moon, an omen of apocalypse, a harbinger of chaos and calamity. The hour of the witch's Sabbath, the hour when dreadful things stir, when accidents and tragedies unfold. The time when shadows roam free. The time of witches and warlocks. So the ancients spoke of it. The blood moon crimson, burning, otherworldly, is what we call the lunar eclipse, the total eclipse, and the mighty supermoon. There is no need to explain what it is. And yet, wrapped in rumor and legend, it has always been more than a mere astronomical event. Some tales ring with truth, others with deception, all woven into the fabric of mystery. Druids, healers, and seers sought the brightest of nights to gather their sacred herbs. Old chronicles whisper of men who turned to beasts when the moon drew too near. For centuries, the moon has held a power over human imagination, a riddle never solved. For millennia, mankind has watched it rise, weaving theories of how its glow bends the fates of mortals. Since time immemorial, great disasters, murders, and even madness have been bound to the moon's blood-red veil. A myth tells that more children are born beneath its crimson glow, though scholars later denied it. The ancients swore that during the supermoon, the undead would gather for their Sabbath. And so, when the sun fell, mortals barred their doors, fearing the night. Witches whispered, "This is the night of vampires and werewolves, stalking the living." The rest of the dark kin feast in orgies of blood and sacrifice. One may dismiss such visions as the wild fears of our ancestors, but choice lies with each of us. And yet, even now, doomsayers rise. They cry that the moon's blood marks the end of all things. Such ends of the world have come and gone, countless through the ages. These prophets of doom appear just before the moon turns red, quoting words never written in Holy Scripture, stirring terror in the hearts of many. What truly drives them, faith, delusion, or a hunger for power, no one can say. But alongside these dark prophecies live countless lesser omens of the blood moon. Do not cut your hair, or memory will fade. Do not lend your coin, or quarrels will come. Do not let moonlight fall upon your flesh, or nightmares will haunt you. And there are many, many more. Long ago, mankind trembled before the blood moon's light. In ancient China, it was dread incarnate, a sure sign of disaster upon the Middle Kingdom. They believed a dragon devoured the moon, and so the eclipse was named She, to eat, to consume. To free her, mirrors were raised to the heavens, for mirrors were the soul of the stars. Yet once, in the days of the Zhou, the astronomers forgot their duty, forgot their mirrors, and the eclipse lingered. For this, their heads were taken. The Vikings, fierce and unyielding, too, told of devouring. Not dragons, but wolves. Skell, who swallows the Sunday. Hati, who devours the moon. To save them, the Norse made a thunder of drums, a storm of noise, rattling and shouting to drive the beast away. But they knew the truth, that one day Fenrir the Great Wolf would consume them both, and with that, Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods, would begin. In Egypt, the blame fell to Set, lord of death and ruin. The Maya believed the blood moon was divine wrath, and blood was offered to still it. Yet the Aborigines of Australia saw love, not doom. They believed the moon, the husband, returned to the sun, his wife, and in their embrace they hid, blushing from mortal eyes. And still, beneath the veil of fear and myth, the blood moon carries power. For it is the hour when wishes may be bound in spell and flame, when wealth and love may be summoned, when meditation awakens the fire within, and visions burn brightest in crimson light. The eclipse is truly a mystical hour, Practitioners grow stronger, their rites more potent, their will sharpened like a blade under the red sky. The blood moon will always carry its aura a sphere of mystery, drawing eyes and whispers, birthing legends anew, for as long as mankind dares look upward.